The Chetniks, abandoned by the British, in desperation turned for help to the Germans rather than submit to communists. At last, the British had their formal justification for dropping Milhailovíc.
There's a funny streak in our national character. When we knew that the Russians were going to liberate Yugoslavia, we had to drop Milhailovíc. But instead of saying, well, this is realpolitik, you're very welcome to come out, we did invite him out, but we've got to change sides. We justified changing sides by branding his supporters as fellow travelers of the Nazis, which they would never were.
In Belgrade, scenes reminiscent of the trial of war criminals at Nuremberg have been witnessed in recent weeks. All passes were strictly checked, and the courtroom was packed with those permitted to attend the trial of a number of Yugoslavs accused of complicity with the Germans. Chief among them was Dragoljub Milhailovíc, the former Chetnik leader.
The judges were to sentence him to death. They found him guilty of collaboration. In Britain's eyes, his greatest sin was to remain inactive when the Allies wanted their interests served. But those who have never lived in an occupied country and faced appalling reprisals have never had to decide at what point inactivity becomes indefensible.
How the hell would the English have behaved if they had got a knife in their throats? How different would their behavior been from that of the Chetniks under occupation in Yugoslavia?
During his visit, Hudson was determined to hold a service of Christian remembrance for all those who fell in the war. He knew that more Yugoslavs were killed by Yugoslavs than were ever killed by Axis forces. For him, neither Tito nor Milhailovíc had the qualities of greatness needed to unite the country. A choice had to be made, and it haunts him still.
How far was Milhailovic's right to save human life from being unnecessarily massacred and slaughtered? And how far was Tito right in looking for the honor of the Serb nation, irrespective of what the hell other people suffered? And there's the thing I've carried right throughout my life since I went into Yugoslavia. I have not been able to answer that question.